Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis's, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies. Hey guys, it's Stephanie Holman. Trey, just take it away.
And Trey.
Brandy's not with us today. Her kids are doing some cheer tryouts or something like that. I do not know anything about the cheer world, but good luck, girls. So it is Trey and I, and he is sitting here with his little Gucci flip-flop. Why did you buy those?
You know what?
You know when people spend money on the strangest things just because there's a name?
You have no room to talk, sister.
It's like, that's what I think about Trey right now.
You have no room to talk.
He has these little Gucci slides.
Yes, they were actually free.
Oh.
I got them with all my Nordstrom points.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Yes.
That is very nice. That's how much he shops.
Yep. Well, most of it was stuff that I had bought for you that I just put into my account.
So you're using my Nordstrom points for your own.
I just buy things into my account.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. I have evaded death at least 3 times in the past month.
For what? What do you mean?
Well, I had a surgery which could have gone very wrong, and I didn't die there.
Uh-huh.
And then...
the yesterday. Yes.
And then I haven't had a car wreck, which I don't feel like I'm going to die in the car, but I just kind of always feel like...
How is that you evading death that you haven't had a car wreck?
Well, I just always feel like I'm going to have a car wreck and die. It's just kind of a constant thing in my life. I haven't died that way.
Congratulations.
And then last Tuesday, I think it was after we recorded this podcast, we had talked about Brandy with her snake situation. Uh-huh. And that's always been a fear of mine. And I got home and I go to let my dogs out and I open my sliding door and there's a snake in my door sill. So what do? I try to call the bravest person I know, Cruz Holman, but you didn't answer the phone to send him over.
He would have taken that snake away.
Listen, he is 8 years old and he would pick it up like a pro.
Oh, he has no fear.
Yep.
No fear.
That was literally my first thought was I need Cruz now. But you weren't answering. And so then I sat there and I watched the snake, and in my eyes, it was huge. Everyone on Instagram was like, it's small. It wasn't.
What was it? Like, was it like a worm?
Someone said it was a gardener snake, and someone said it was like maybe a month old.
Oh.
It was... No, what do you mean?
Well, I mean,
listen,
I wouldn't have picked it up, but
here's the thing.
You didn't kill it, did you?
I was doing absolutely nothing with that thing. So I was calling everyone I know to come and rid my life of this snake. I was about to burn the house down. So I'm sitting here watching the snake, waiting for someone to call me back. No one's coming to my rescue. And then eventually I have to take my dogs outside. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to close the door. I'm going to trap it under the door seal. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to watch it again until someone calls me back. So I take my dogs outside. I'm gone maybe 2 minutes. I'm like poop fast. I come back. I open the door. Snake's gone.
No, it ran away.
I don't know where it went. That's the problem.
I hope it's at your house.
The worst kind of snake is the one you can't see. So a bunch of people on Instagram were like, don't kill it. It's a baby. You know what babies turn into? Big snakes.
I hate snakes.
And if I found a big snake, God help me.
You know what? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I would definitely chop the head off a big snake. I would not. I'd have Travis do it, but they would not stay alive if it was in my backyard.
I didn't know what to do. So finally I had someone come over and I was like, I don't know where the snake is. And yeah.
How in the world do you... Okay, so our house backs up to a creek. And whenever we first moved in, almost about actually two and a half years ago, I thought that we would encounter snakes, and I hate snakes. But 2 years later, I have not encountered a snake. However, you have.
I've seen like one water moccasin in your creek, but that was a while ago. I feel like they do a really good job of. I mean, the city keeps up with this creek.
Yeah, thank God.
I don't know. My whole plan though was with my snake, I was just gonna like yeet it over the fence to my neighbor who I hate.
Oh my gosh, you need to let it go.
Her backyard.
You need to let that go.
We're still at war, but no. So I avoided that, and then 2 nights ago, and actually this is an issue again last night, which I don't know what to do about this. 2 nights ago, I was at my friend Connor's house, and he had a little party, and I did not like it. And so I text my friend Sarah, and I was like, FaceTime me. And she was like, what? And I was like, just FaceTime me. And so she called, and I was like, oh, gotta take this. And I stepped in the backyard, jumped over his fence, ran home. And as I'm running home, I'm walking up my driveway. I'm like on the side of my car. I hear 4 gunshots. Ooh.
And then
now mind you, I was a little drunk, and so I'm hiding like behind my car, and they like skirt away, and so I'm like flustered trying to like find my key to get in the door. Meanwhile, my friend's on FaceTime. She's like, those were not gunshots. And I was like, they absolutely were. So then I text my neighbor, and I was like, did y'all hear that? And they pulled up their security footage. There was a car that pulled it. If I had been about 10 seconds slower, I probably would be dead, because this car pulled out of the alleyway and just shot.
Did you go in the alleyway?
No, but I crossed by it. And just shot 4 shots down the alley.
That is so weird.
And my neighbor the next day found the bullet casings, but all I'm saying is I almost died because Connor had a party.
That is insane, Connor.
And
you
so
should
then
not
last
be having
night,
parties.
Exactly. So then last night, my friend Tori and Connor live in the same apartment building, which is like a block away from me. So I walk over there all the time. And then I have another friend on Instagram who lives like a block the opposite direction. And they all messaged me last night. They're like, do you hear that? And I was like, yeah, what is that? And they were like, those are gunshots. There were like random gunshots for like a solid hour or two. And then there were helicopters flying around. I don't know what's going on.
Did you let the police know that you have the car on camera? What did they say?
Oh, they came, like, took my footage. I mean, they couldn't really see much. They said that, well, at first they were like, yeah, we think it's just some people being dumb. And I was like, that's not dumb.
Yes.
That's dead.
Yeah.
And they were like, it could be like, because apparently this has been an issue. I'm the neighborhood watch. I have the Nextdoor app. I have the Green app. I have everything. And then they were saying it might be like a gang trying to like establish their territory. And I was like, well, this is my territory.
But you said this has happened to Trey. I think you need to move.
Yeah.
You need to move back to where I live.
Yes, I know. This never happened on this side of the bridge.
Yes. You need to move.
I don't know.
That is insane. I mean, do you feel like it's unsafe where you're living, or do you?
No, like it's a lot of like new townhouses, new homes, but like there's a few old apartments. But no, I mean like.
But so you feel safe.
I mean, there's like $1 million homes like 2 blocks away from me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I should, but then we have like gunshots throughout the night.
That's weird.
And last night I was like, maybe they're fireworks. It's Memorial Day. They weren't fireworks. There were helicopters in the air.
No.
I was trying to convince myself.
Okay, well, I believe you should move back this way.
I know.
Also, I liked it whenever you lived really close. And you moved away right whenever I finally figured out where you lived.
Yep, sure did. But I don't know what I'm going to do about that. God does not want me dead because I'm not, apparently.
Oh my gosh, well,
so
praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
That is truly. But I do still have the snake issue, which needs to be rectified immediately. My neighbor was telling me that they could live in my grass. So you know what I did? I ripped up all my grass and I'm having my backyard turfed.
What is wrong with you?
I don't want a snake.
But it's a little bitty, it's like a worm, that kind are.
Well, I don't know.
That's never going to happen again, I swear to you.
It is. You're darn right it's never going to happen because I don't have grass anymore.
I've never had a snake in my backyard. And like I said, I live right next to your creek, so I should have snakes. But you know what's so weird is a lady that lived here before me had a snake in the house at one point on accident. Like whenever there was a pool in the living room, there was a big snake. She woke up to a big snake in the pool.
No, ma'am.
Yes. Is it because snakes like water?
Well, water moccasins do.
Then it must have been a water moccasin. Yeah.
Probably.
I would have freaked
They like
out.
cold, wet areas.
Yes.
So nothing is cold or wet in my house anymore. I have no yard. It's wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
It's being turfed right now.
Last week, my mom finally retired. She's been talking about retiring forever.
Oh, yes.
So it was really nice. I flew for the first time. I flew to Oklahoma. If you guys have not flown, I've never felt safer in my life. I flew Southwest. There were like 23 people on the entire flight. We each had our own row.
Kind of private.
It felt like very much a private plane. They can't like serve you drinks or anything. So bring your own, BYOB.
True.
However, it was so clean that I could smell the cleaning solution.
Oh.
So I do believe that they are definitely cleaning a lot. Then I flew American because then I had to go to Houston for some work stuff for Holman. And then I flew American, which I love American. Was not the same amazing experience because I think they were trying to fit too many people together. So there was definitely no 6 feet of separation.
Really?
There was somebody right beside me.
Wait. This is from Tulsa to Dallas?
Yes. And then from Dallas to Houston.
There were that many people on the plane?
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I got upgraded, which I was like, oh, they surely. But yeah, they were somebody right beside me.
Like it was a full flight?
There were a lot of people on that flight. I don't know if it was full because they probably can only do 50% or something, I'm guessing.
Was it more than 50%?
But I don't know because I got upgraded.
Oh, so you were in front. Okay.
But I felt like they would do kind of like Southwest where there would at least be
a seat between you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that was not the case. So American, if you're listening.
Steffi's not grateful.
Southwest definitely did it better. But I still felt very safe. But I did have to wear my mask the entire flight. So if you travel, just know, have that mask ready. Mm-hmm. But again, it was very safe.
So we were in Houston for this Home and Helps thing.
Yes. And
okay, explain the situation. I don't even want to talk about it.
So we were in Houston for Home and Helps, which is I run charitable contributions for my husband's company. So it's this really awesome Home and Helps High School edition where we're redoing a locker room for a school. So we're finally able to go to the school, walk around the site, kind of take notes and measurements of everything that needs to be done because the kids are gone and it's
in a real small town.
It's a very small town.
It's been hit by a hurricane twice.
Oh yeah. So we were able to get in and just do measurements so we can start building their lockers.
Yes.
And so I get there late that night. There's one restaurant that's open downtown and there was nobody there but us, which was kind of nice. I think there was maybe one other table. So anyways, had a few glasses of wine, get back to the room. Trey brought wine and alcohol.
Because the bar was closed.
So he...
thoughtful.
Yeah, so you know what? I never get a wild hair, but I was like, you know what? Let's just have fun. And there's nothing better in the world than drunk Trey. He's very entertaining. So I make his drink because I'm a good friend. And I make it. I think you only had 2 drinks.
I don't remember. I remember 2 of them.
He had 2 drinks. They were very strong. So the next day I wake up early because we have to drive an hour plus to the school. And I walk outside to go knock on Trey's door because he's not answering.
Now, why were you knocking on my door?
Because I wanted to make sure that you were not with anybody because I'm trying to make sure that you were not being a hoe train. So there were multiple reasons. So I went and knocked on the door because he was not answering, which made me think that something funny was going on. And
so naturally she comes to investigate.
So naturally I walk next door to investigate and all of his sheets are outside the door with little red chunks all in. It's so gross. Meanwhile, I'm thinking all I can think about is not I'm worried about Trey. I really was not worried. But like, why did you not make it to the bathroom? Like, why in the world would you sit in your bed and just throw up? And then B, some poor housekeeper who probably is not really excited about working right now anyway because of everything going on in the world is going to have to wash those chunky sheets. So then I said, Trey, you need to call downstairs and let them know what's up here. That way they kind of can be prepared because I think that this girl's like it's going to stress her out.
She's gonna quit her job.
Yeah, she's going to quit. Like I just feel like you need to call them, let them know that you just drank too much. And okay, so then take it from here about what happened whenever you called.
And so I did, and they were like, okay. And they're like, what'd you eat? And I was like, I don't know. And they were like, from where? And I was like, a place down the street. They just like didn't care.
Oh yeah, and then
I think they were so excited.
You were like something like the sheets are outside, and they were like, you ate cheese. So anyway,
so here's my side of the story. There were some gaps in there. So I brought a half a bottle of strawberry vodka and a few mixers for myself. Yes. And I was like, this bottle is to share. I wake up. Well, okay. First of all, I'm sleeping in a room with a guy I used to talk to. I wake up. All I remember is I was drinking. Everyone was in my room. And then I wake up and I'm in my bed naked. And I'm like, why am I naked? And I'm like, oh no, I'm in trouble. So I get up. It's like 5 in the morning.
Did you think you had done something with your friend?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I was like, no. And so it's like 5 in the morning. He's dead asleep. He had his face mask on. Like his Corona face mask. I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Well, obviously.
And then I put clothes on, and then I was like, wait, where's all my bedding stuff? And then it slowly started to come to me. And
see, your friend said at some point, like literally 15 minutes after we left, which I was so sad I missed that.
I'm so
went to my room.
Thankful you missed that.
He said that he heard noises coming from your bed, and then he turns his head, and you are just like puking, but you're just like laying there while you do it.
Yes. So I'm up at 5 in the morning trying to piece my life together, and I look in the trash can and find that bottle of vodka. Stephanie poured me an entire bottle of vodka.
Not entire, half
a bottle of vodka. So I for sure had alcohol poisoning. So my body was rejecting it. So literally, I wake up to the motion of me projectile vomiting all over my bed. And then I hear my poor friend sitting over there. He's like, wait, no. He's like, let me grab you a trash can.
So he gets a trash can for you.
Not quick enough because I just keep going. And literally
so
everything we ate at that steakhouse came out of me that night, which, let me tell you what, blessing and a curse. Curse because it was kind of embarrassing. Blessing because I gained no weight that night. And then it was strawberry vodka, so it came out the same color it went in, which was red.
Oh yes. So then your friend says that he's very nice, because I would not. I'd be like, Trey, you need to get up and take care of this mess. So he said that he helped you take
he was
all the sheets and put them outside, which is very kind and thoughtful. I would not have done that. And then he said that you were so out of it that you started crawling back into the bed that now had no sheets or anything on it. And mind you, he had thrown up laying down. So he smelled like booty hole. So then your friend said, he was like, Trey, you need to get in the shower. And then you're like, no, I'll take one tomorrow. So I think he forced you to get in the shower.
Yes. I got in the shower, which was how I ended up naked. And then I did walk from the shower to my bed in a towel. So I know that's how that happened. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was all you're doing.
There is something so wrong with you.
You know what though? Okay, so a few months ago, me and the same friend were over at Stephanie's house, and he was somehow served 3 bottles of wine, and he was in my bed throwing up. He wasn't actually throwing up, but he was same situation. So it was just funny how the tables turned. But I was kind of asshole to him whenever he was
feeling bad.
Yes. And then as I was throwing up, I remembered that, and I was like, oh, now I feel so bad.
You should. You're so mean.
I did apologize. I was like, I'm so sorry that I was rude to you.
Oh my God. No, he's so sweet.
I woke up and I was like, oh no.
But you actually rally. That's one thing I can say. I don't rally. If I drink, I always tell Travis, if I drink, I'm like, okay, for the next 48 hours, you're solo in life. You are going to have to do everything. I just have to take care of myself.
Oh, yeah. Even after all that, she had me drive an hour to high school and then I drove 4 hours home. No one helped drive. I was so tired. I was not feeling well. I ordered so much food at Starbucks just to survive. And she's like, that's so many calories. And I was like, yeah, I need substance in me.
So that was our weekend. It was very nice.
And I was probably still the most energetic one on that trip, given that whole situation. Y'all were like, I'm tired.
No, you were so energetic. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But you're also so young, Trey. That's what you forget about. I am so much older than you. I'm going to be 40 in just a few weeks. I mean, I am so much older. Whenever you're going to be 40, you'll see. You'll get a little 20-something-year-old friend, and then you'll be like, oh, I totally get it.
So last night, my friend Tori's moving to Houston for a boy. We'll talk about that later. But last night we went out, and Stephanie had a few espresso martinis, and Tori and I got in the car, and we always know what happens whenever you have espresso martinis. And we were like, we sure hope Travis gets some tonight. So we want to know, did he?
Well, I don't know. I cannot say.
That probably means yes. It could mean no.
But it wasn't like crazy. Like sometimes,
She was like just drunk enough to where if he asked, she would have been like, maybe.
Yes. Like if I am hammered on them, then it's a very special night for him because I make him my biatch. But it was just enough to where it was a little something. Yes. A little something.
We got in the car and we're like, she'll either be like way into it
or way out of it.
Be like, nah.
Oh, no. But you know what I did do? I came home and I had a few espresso martinis, and I always feel horrible the next day. Mm-hmm. So I was sitting up there and I was just like, tomorrow's going to be horrible. And I was getting my teeth done this morning. I just want to be really fresh for the dentist. Mm-hmm. So I went downstairs, and because I have all those cheers, and I took 3. I feel like $1 million today.
Really?
I took 3 recovery ones. Yeah, I'm a believer.
Yes.
So that's how I am able to do this today. Because normally I would be like,
You know what? You said a few weeks ago that you really enjoy going to restaurants, and then your only option after that is going home.
Yeah.
And I'm really a big fan of that now, too.
Yeah. Isn't it nice?
I'm like, you know what? We're going home. Like,
I
that's
love it. It's like you go out, you have a few drinks, and then you go home. It's like you can't get into that much trouble because restaurants usually close at like 10 or 11, right?
Yep.
But I think that's just... It's my favorite thing in the world. And I always hated going out with Travis because then he would be like, oh, let's see what Trey and Tori are doing. Da, da, da. And you guys are all young. And then so now I love it because I'm like, they're not doing anything.
Yep, I know. So also last week after we recorded the podcast, the governor announced that bars can open. So I reopened Mr. Mister this weekend at 25% capacity.
Which is?
25 people. But... Mr. Mister was the only gay bar on Cedar Springs to reopen. Everyone else stayed closed. So it was real good for me. But I will say I went to a few bars this weekend, and I am probably the only one in town that's compliant with like all the restrictions. Everyone else is just gone wild. And I was like, y'all.
Because don't you have to have tables? Like you have to be sat down.
You have to literally run it like a restaurant. Like there has to be a table and a chair for every person. Well, 25% of the people. And then you have to go to their table, take their order, bring their drink to them, disposable cups, disposable menus. Like, it's like crazy. You have to sanitize everyone that comes in.
So you have to have disposable cups. Mm-hmm. Why? Is it just healthier that way? Or
I don't know. I don't know why I'm at 25% capacity. But just to throw them away so that you're not washing glasses that could carry corona. I don't know.
Oh,
but
okay.
I have not. I think I went to a steakhouse for my brother's birthday the other day. And it was in like Grapevine, and they served us our steak on paper plates, which is how they're supposed to do it. With like plastic cups. That's how they're supposed to be running. And like if compliance comes by, they'll get in trouble if they're not.
I've not had one restaurant serve me on a paper plate yet.
I know. I was kind of surprised.
Or a plastic cup.
Mm-hmm. But reading like through the restrictions, yeah, it's essentially the meals to go.
How long are you going to be at 25% capacity for? Like a few weeks?
Jesus, I hope that's all. It's just a few weeks. Because I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Well, maybe the other bars are like, is it even worth it?
Well, no, for them it's not worth it. I know it's not worth it because they don't have tables or chairs.
Yeah, so they just go buy everything.
Yes, so for them to do that, to buy things for only 2 weeks, just really wouldn't make sense. Also, a lot of their bartenders, I was thinking about this, are older, and so they're more susceptible to catching the virus, as opposed to my bartenders are like in their 20s. So,
yeah.
I don't know, but I'm just grateful that we're open.
So, tomorrow at 7 a.m. I have a phlebotomist coming to my house.
Who to what?
A phlebotomist, which is a lady that, like, if you go to the doctor, or it's somebody that takes blood.
Oh, yes.
Phlebotomy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I have a phlebotomist coming to my house because Travis and I have somebody that comes like every 3 months because we have that health doctor that just makes sure your hormones and everything are good to go. And I can tell mine aren't because I'm exhausted. I'm tired all the time, which makes me realize that probably I need something. But when she's there, my doctor ordered an extra lab to see if I have the antibody. It's the antibody test to see if I've had corona, because I'm pretty sure I have, and I've been wanting to know for a while.
You know what? My friend Connor did that test, and he did not have the antibodies.
Well, I'm just excited.
Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, doesn't the antibodies mean that you've had it
and now you're immune to it?
Is it like when you have okay, so I've heard that if you have a strand of flu, if you have a strand of flu, now not the sharpest tool, so if I'm wrong and you're listening, just know that this is not 100%.
She is a doctor.
That I am not a doctor. But I've heard that if you have a certain strand of flu, once you have it, you can't get it again.
Yes.
Correct?
Same situation, yes.
So same situation. So if I did, because there was a long time ago, before people were talking about the coronavirus here, thinking it was here, I was very, very sick. So I think I may have already had it.
1,000%. And if you had it, I had it. So
if my antibody test goes through, then you pretty much know that yours has gone through as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's a 2-for-1 special. It is a 2-for-1 special.
Well, that is very exciting. How soon do you get the results?
I don't know. I'm hoping in just in a few days.
Now, but if you have the antibodies, you can still carry it and pass it on to someone.
Can you?
Just won't. Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
You just don't.
But if I don't have it.
Symptoms.
But if I don't have it.
But you've.
Then how am I giving it to people?
I don't know.
So I did go get my teeth cleaned today, and I will tell those of you who have not gotten your teeth cleaned that they cannot use drills, they cannot use any tools.
What? Wait. How do they do that then?
Yes. It's all back in the day before any of that stuff was, so it's like old school. So they use just a scraper and I don't even think they used a toothbrush, just a scraper, and then they flossed.
What?
And then they put fluoride on.
So what's the point?
Well, because so my teeth don't fall out and rot out.
You yourself though?
No, I cannot scrape my own teeth and all the.
So it was still like useful.
Yeah, but they don't.
Oh, they can't. Oh, I would hate that. I hate the scraper.
Yeah, so you know how they have like the little pick that they can water and it goes in and gets everything off really easily. They can't use any of those tools. They can't use the little spinner toothbrush. They can't use the little water pick thing or any drills at all.
I'm not going.
Yes.
Oh no.
The lady that was doing it, they have to wear like double masks. They do that.
Golly.
That whatever it in something, whatever the daddy mask is.
Yeah.
And then she had a mask over that, and then so.
Oh gosh, I'm just gonna wait a month.
It's crazy.
You know what? I get a lot of people that give me a lot of shit on Instagram for like being at restaurants, but listen, Texas is open. Texas is pretty much.
Texas is definitely, yes.
Yeah, and I feel like we're one of the only states that's open. But,
Oklahoma is open more than Texas.
Well, that's very true. But all of you hoes in New York and LA that you're like, happy Corona. I'm like, no. That's y'all's problem. We are moving on. The gyms are open. Have you been to Equinox yet?
I have. So you have to do an appointment. I have an appointment today at 3:30 with my old trainer who I've not seen in months and months and months. So I'm going to go try it out.
Let me tell you, they're doing a great job.
So Travis is supposed to go in because we do all of Equinox and SoulCycle, and Equinox. The people at Equinox called him and said, hey, if you don't mind just going to Texas and seeing and like giving us feedback. So he's supposed to go in. But you know what? I feel very safe. Like everybody is.
Oh, they're doing a wonderful job. They check your temperature at the door. You have to wear a mask in. You have to make an appointment, which I thought at first, I was like, that's going to be so annoying. I'm not paying $200 a month to make an appointment to not be able to go to the gym.
Yeah.
But I made an appointment today like 10 minutes before I went. There were like maybe 12 people there, which is just how I like it. They can say 25% capacity forever.
I think that the locker room, is it shut? Can you use that, or is it just the bathrooms?
You can just pee and wash your hands in the restroom. The locker room and the steam room, which is a big loss for me, and the showers are all down.
That's so weird because I should talk to them, because I know the lockers are microbial or whatever. Microbial, something like that. Yes, because we have this was before coronavirus, but we have a special spray that Travis worked with.
Antimicrobial. That's what
antimicrobial. Yes. So any locker at SoulCycle Equinox are antimicrobial,
which means germs can't stick to it.
Which means yes, germs cannot stick to it. So if you touch a locker, if somebody has the flu and they touch a locker and then you do it, germs cannot stick to it. So it's something
like that was more of a regulation thing than like statewide. It's not just like Equinox, but they have people walking around with like these things, like these backpacks that look like they're gonna like disinfect your yard, like they're gonna rid it of weeds, but they do that on the machines. All the employees are wearing masks, all their equipment's spaced out. So you know how they normally have like 50 treadmills? Yeah. They have like half that and they're just like further apart, and they've done a really good job. I've been very impressed.
That's amazing.
And they're standing there waiting for you to get up so they can just hose it down. But I'm just so grateful the gym's open. I'm doing things I never did before, like lifting weights.
This is my first day. We need to go together.
I have like 8-9 weeks worth of Chick-fil-A to work off.
Wait, are people giving you crap for being out?
Like, yes. Are you kidding me? And I was like, listen, people, we have to get this body back in somewhat of a shape that's not round.
Oh my gosh, no. But isn't LA 25% open or no? We're now up to 50%.
Yes.
New York, I actually feel bad for New York because they have so many cases. I don't think they're going to be able to be open anytime soon.
Remember how we almost went to New York for spring break and we were like, we can do this.
Yes.
Good thing we didn't. We'd still be stuck there.
Oh yeah, we would be living there. It would not be.
Oh man, that was supposed to actually be the week that we were going to go was the week that they entirely shut down.
Yes.
That'd have been bad.
Oh yeah, because we had planned that so far in advance. That would have been crazy. Yeah. But no, yeah, Texas. I feel like I think there are other places too. Maybe Southerners are just crazy.
States, like Oklahoma's open. I'm sure Montana's open.
Yeah.
Like Iowa probably had no issues. There was one state that never shut down. What was it? Oh gosh, it was
Hawaii surely didn't shut down. Do they have it over there?
Yeah. Oh, Hawaii had insane restrictions.
Yeah.
Like big.
Yes.
Like you couldn't fly to Hawaii.
No, they're like, leave our island alone.
Yeah, exactly. No, they really were not letting people fly in or out. There was some state that never closed. Probably like Virginia. The Dakotas never closed.
You know what is so crazy? Okay, so my parents live in a small town called Coweta, and they had a bunch of cases. They had like, my dad can tell me. So if you listen, Daddy, you can tell me the exact number. But there were like over 10 people, 10 cases. But what happened was they have a nursing home, Coweta nursing home, and I guess somehow like maybe a staff member or because they weren't letting people visit, I don't believe, but somehow somebody brought the virus in and all of these people in the nursing home got it. And I believe that a bunch of them passed away. Did you hear, I heard about this the other day about
in New Jersey?
In Texas, there was like the guy who killed all these people in nursing homes.
No.
Oh my gosh. So I was talking to somebody and they told me the story, but I guess the guy's in jail, but he was like one of those, he worked in a nursing home. I don't know if he was a nurse or an aide or what, but he would kill all of these, like he killed like over, like I think it was like 25, 27 people.
Huh?
And he would go to different nursing homes. So he's like one of those people that they would kind of call in to help. I don't know exactly what it was, but he would go and like, I think smother these older people, like elderly people, yes, and rob them.
What?
And I think he tried to kill one person and they got away. I don't know how they got away, but they somehow escaped at a nursing home, but he was doing it and robbing them and now he's in jail. But they found out that he was like just robbing everybody. So he would go kill these people, like elderly people, and take their belongings, like any of their valuables. True story.
There was a nursing home in, I think it was New Jersey, that had so many, like there was corona within the nursing home. They had so many deaths, they started putting them in the shed.
That is so
because
sad.
Their obituary, like, or their, whatever their morgue, whatever that thing is, morgue couldn't I think it held like 2. And someone found out they were putting them in the shed and called the police. And there was a huge thing, but like they didn't report that they had corona cases within the nursing home, and people just kept dying.
Why? Because they didn't want they didn't want it to.
I don't know.
That's so strange.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that.
It was very weird.
Very strange. But no, I am praying for my little New York friends because I know that you guys are dealing with a lot right now. But
I know I want New York to reopen the most.
I know, me too. I love New York.
Have you been watching Watch Happens Live?
No.
Well, Andy's doing it from his house, and I feel like it is so good. I feel like he's so good because he has all these guests that he might not normally have just because they can Skype in.
Yeah.
It's been so good. It's so shady.
You love it?
All the Beverly Hills stuff.
Wait, is it on TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I need to watch. You know, I'm always asleep by like 9.
That's true.
I'll start recording it.
But so good.
I will start recording it. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and for the love. We are sending you tons of love. I hope that you stay safe and healthy. And thank you again for listening.
Ta-ta.